Being the good Baptist that I am, I started to ask the moderator if we could pass the hat and take an offering tonight, because Chaz says we've had some tough times. That might help. My name is Jim Hicks. I live in Jefferson. My wife, Vernell. I've been here for almost as many years as I cannot remember. I'm not a native, but I'm almost a native. I came here fresh out of college. Came here as a vocational ag teacher at Jefferson High School. And went from there to elementary school principal, and then moved over to the University of Georgia, where I worked till I retired as a director of student affairs there at the University of Georgia. Since retirement, to keep from having to dig too many holes to plant plants for my wife, I've gotten my license to be a real estate broker and an appraiser. I've chosen to live in this county because I like this place. I raised my kids here. They did well. One of my sons still lives here. He's raising his kids here. It's just a place that I love, and the only reason that I've chosen to do this is to hope that I can help this community still be what it has always been. Now, I know that's probably not possible because we have folks that are moving in, but certainly I want it to be a place that has character. I want it to be a place of beauty. I want it to be a place that offers opportunity for young people, and I want it to be a place that we all are proud of. I'm all for that. I think we should give our folks that live here in the county first opportunity to participate. I would certainly, being on the Board of Commissioners, promote being home folk, that people can come and be a part of the county and to buy local. I recognize that we need to grow as far as commercial is concerned, and I hope we do in the future. And certainly, as my part on the board, I would certainly push for more commercial development, and for certainly, I hope that would be some of our folks that live here. I think part of doing this is knowing the people that you are responsible to. In my particular district, of course, it's Talmore, it's Pendergrass, and it's Jefferson. I know all the leaders in those three municipalities, and certainly I think I would be open to discussion and suggestions that they would have. I want them to grow just as much as the county grows. I think good communication would foster that. I think we need to support each other, and certainly it would be my goal to do that with all of them. Well, Chad stole my three. I think that's when we look at the debt. But I've looked at the budget. I don't think I have to tell any of you that times are not real bright right now. But then I'm also an optimist, and I know that it will turn and come back. I think this debt that we have is going to pay off for us in the long run. We've got a lot of infrastructure that's there, that we can invite people to come in and be a part of us. I believe in the county manager system as far as government is concerned, and I trust our county manager, and I think they're doing a good job. I looked at the budget and even talked with him today about planning for the budget for next year, and I think they're doing the best that they can. It's bad that people have furloughs, but it's better to be furloughed than to lose a position. That's one. The second one, I think, and that I put on my goal, is to have planned residential development. I don't want us to see us in the future to get lost like we did in the past 8 or 10 years, where anybody could come in and propose building residential subdivisions that didn't pan out. We're going to have growth, that's for sure, but I think it ought to be planned and we ought to be watchful of it. I want to promote the industrial and the commercial development. I think that's key to us being a successful county. We're so fortunate that we have I-85 here. We've got 5 interchanges off of 85. Very few counties have that. We're fortunate that we have all of this resource that's so close to us. And as a commissioner, I certainly would work to develop that. I think one of the things that I mentioned on the last question, and that is to bring business and industry in here. Nobody likes their taxes to go up. Taxes are going to be there if you have the services. Residential taxes never pay the freight. It takes more to provide the service than it does. If we wanted to solve the problem real easily, we could just invite people in that don't have any children and just invite businesses in, and that would solve the problem, but that's not going to happen. I think we have to look at luring more business and industry in here because they do pay the freight. The taxes that they pay are there. I think you need to recognize that the education system uses more than half of your millage that you pay in tax. So really what we're able to do is, for our end of the government, we have a smaller portion than they do. I wish I knew. If I did, I might try to sell it. And when you talk to the people that on furlough, that's not funny. But we're not in position right now. When I look at what's happening as far as the tape that we're getting for the last 3 years, our taxes that we have gotten have gone gradually down. And with the position of this economy in this country and this state and this county now, they aren't going to go shooting back up. I mean, nothing would please us as commissioners more than to be able to do that. I don't know that I can answer that question. I think it'll happen when we do have a better economy. I do think it will happen with good management, and I do know that there are some plans at the leadership in your county to try to improve on that for the coming year, and I hope that they do. But everybody's just going to have to ride with us. As I said in the beginning, one of my goals, strong goal, is to listen first, to study next, and then to react. I think I know this county. I've been all over this county, and I know where Plainview is. I know where Dry Pond is. I know where Talmo is. I know Pendergrass. I know where Attica is. My professional experience has given me an opportunity to communicate with people, and I think that's a skill that I have, and it's a skill that I like to bring as a commissioner. I do think that the way you work on the board is that you're able to communicate with people, that you're able to listen to them, and I was glad to hear Chaz say that he welcomes the calls, and certainly I would. But I want to pledge to you that I will do all that I can to bring integrity to the position and to serve you as a commissioner.